That was actually I believe my first time to Toronto, and a lot of my fans showed up to the point that Drake had to ask, like, who is this guy? Like, I'm in my hometown. He's got more fans in the building than me. We actually had a conversation. He asked me, like, what do you do? Like, I said, I do music. I also act and stuff like that. And we got a chance to link up. It was really dope. Yeah. I was watching a lot of M1 mixtapes. I was watching a lot of NBA. I was watching Allen Iverson. He's huge at that time. And just hip hop music would be on all the time. And I started looking online, started putting songs on my MP3, and it would be like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent. It would be like Pharrell, Jay-Z, and then just kind of fell in love with the whole culture. So I tried really hard to actually pursue that dream to be a professional basketball player. So I tried out for my provincial team in British Columbia. I made a team, so I was playing on a pretty high level. So I'm 6'1", 6'2" right now, but I was this tall when I was 15 years old. And I thought I would be taller. And my mom thought I would be taller too, but I never grew ever after. Like I just stayed this height. But because I was always with my mom, so I kind of felt like the urge that I have to be independent and I kind of have to do something for my family. So when that audition came, even though I had I have no idea about what show business is like. I have no idea what K-pop is even at that time. But since they bought me free plane tickets to Korea, I was like, might just go check it out. When I went, turns out that they're a pretty big deal, a pretty big company over there. I'm pretty serious about it. So I said, let's give it a shot. There's a lot of variety in the music in K-pop, but the artists themselves don't get to choose what they want to do. Say for example, um, they might want to do I don't know, a pop song, or just a straight up rap or whatever. But the company has another plan for them. The company is like, okay, let's try future bass. Let's do something that's more, like more EDM, or I don't know, whatever. And they gotta listen to that. They can't say, oh no, I don't want to do this. That becomes an issue and a problem. I know what type of music I like and what I enjoy and what I'm passionate about. So ever since young, I felt like if I have the chance to become a musician, I would want to do hip hop music. And what I was doing in that boy band was not hip hop music at all. They judge like an artist hot or not by how many commercials they're on. So for example, when you go on the street and you see someone's face on billboard, bus stops everywhere, then this guy is like the guy right now. And I've done so many of those commercials. So if you go Beijing or Shanghai, you see my face like almost every other street, other block, you see my face. In China, if I were to only do music or someone to only do music, you can't really even survive. I feel like it's the only market where when you're a big celebrity at this era, this time right now, you have to be able to do multiple things. And because the film industry has kind of blew up in China, all these Hollywood movies coming in and out, so they were looking for actors. Like I had no choice because there were so many job offers that were just really good roles and really good directors, but there weren't any music opportunities. The market is very different. Ballad music has been mainstream, has been the hottest genre for like 20, 30 years already. People still love slow jams, beautiful words, love songs. But hip hop is just not there yet for China, and they don't understand what I'm trying to do. When you're living in Beijing, Shanghai, might a lot more people might understand what you're doing, but you have to understand that's not the majority of the people. That's like 5% of the population. I've been wanting to, and I've been always saying in interviews too, I haven't said it yet, is one of my goals is to really bridge the East and West with my music. So this all started like about 2 years ago. I came out here and decided to go independent actually, and to actually make music and do what I love. I didn't get like any success really, but that's what I wanted to do. So I started putting out a couple singles, even the one with Travis Scott. Everyone thought it was gonna be huge, but it wasn't like it was good. It was like pretty good, but it wasn't like crazy. So I was in LA doing. I was in the studio for like 2 weeks straight, and I made like 20 records, something like that, just nonstop. Originally, I had no schedule the next day because I was gonna just wrap everything up, and they said, "Oh, Travis is coming in." I said, "Yo, book one more day." I just play him like a bunch of my records, like I play him like 5 songs or something, and then when this song, when Deserve came on, when that first bass line goes doom doom, like I saw and like he was really vibing to this one. He just said, "This is the one. I'm gonna cut it." And I feel like what's better than having a Western artist and me collaborating on a song. For listeners that's new to that does not know who I am, after listening to the album, they'll know pretty much a general idea of who influenced me, and what type of sound I'm going for in my album, and what type of stuff I'm doing. And second is I wanted this album to have like a little story behind it. You know, that's why there are songs that's more personal, and there's even a couple records that's in Chinese. So I have one song that's just in Chinese and two songs that has a Chinese version and English version, so people can choose what they want to listen to. Even though I know this is an album towards the American market, I still put these songs in there, you know, just in case someone likes it, you know, give it a little variety, and that's that. Music really is universal, and sometimes it doesn't really matter the language. You don't have to understand exactly what someone is saying. If the music is there, you feel it, then you will feel it.